this is the latest, most optimized design. The wires at the top correspond to the wires at the bottom. I will place down a white light with a custom texture. That texture is not the default one that comes with the Mesecons mod. Now, as I start hitting these clock signals, you can see that the flip-flops will start triggering, and the thing with these flip-flops is that when they are chained together, they form a binary counter. So the lights that turn white, which they are on, they correspond to the digits that are 1. So black is 0 and white is 1. So you can see how I'm clicking these buttons here. The numbers keep counting up. Now you saw there that delay in the video. That is purely a visual cosmetic thing. The Mesecon wires themselves are actually really fast. So it is only because of the Minetest's game engine rendering world update thing, whatever, that is causing that visual effect. That's just a visual thing. The Mesecon wires themselves are actually really fast. They are really, really fast. You again saw that delay there. That's visual. And sometimes it looks like those wires are broken. Sometimes they are off and partially on. That's a visual thing. They are just visuals. How it looks like. Sometimes you can see the wire in the video. Sometimes it's partially on and partially off. The same wire. That's the visual thing. Logically, it's working just fine. Now, here is an important thing you have to realize with this design. As I'm showing you like this, pay attention to the wiring. Because I went through several iterations of this design, I started with this closest one, and then I moved to the newest one further away. The wiring is a mess. It is a mess because I didn't plan it properly at first, because that's how it works when I improve the design over time. I go through several iterations and I improve the design. So the first design is a mess, and it gets a bit more messier in the middle, but the latest design is the best design. But here's the thing. The clock signals here in the first one, they go from left to middle to right. As you can see here, left, middle, and right. And then that triggers the flip-flop. But that is not the case in the latest design. In the latest design, it actually goes from middle to left to right. That is really important. So pay attention to these wires. Look, you can see here the wires. Pay attention to the wires, how they are controlled, connected. But just realize this. In the latest design, middle, left, right. Well, actually, you can forget about these oldest designs, these other ones. The rightmost ones here. Now, as you can see, I have almost gone through all of these lights, and this is the last one. So now it will, you can see, it will all go black. And then again, that's a visual delay. How it took a long time like that to update the visuals. The way these flip-flops connect is that the left and middle clock signal, they go through an AND gate, and the other signal to that AND gate comes from the wire that shows the light. So the wire that the light is connected to, that wire connects to the AND gates of the next flip-flop. So for every flip-flop, before them there are the AND gates, and the signals to that AND gate come from the previous flip-flop. So each flip-flop sends the AND gate signal, AND gated signal to the next flip-flop. This is the case only for the left and middle signal, for both the older and the new design. In the older and the newer design, only the left and middle swap places. So in the first design it's left, middle, right, and in the newest design it's middle, left, right. But the rightmost wire, it doesn't go through any AND gates. The rightmost wire, it connects to each of the flip-flops without going through any logic gates. It just goes straight to all of the flip-flops. But the middle and left ones, they need the AND gated signal from the previous flip-flop, because otherwise it just doesn't work.